medication given to me for my high cholesterol, simvastatin, included a warning to avoid grapefruit juice when taking this drug. And while not overly worried about grapefruit juice, since it was not part of my normal diet, I did wonder about the other members of the citrus family which I take more often and which may share the same chemical components. The warning is issued because apparently grapefruit juice interacts with some drugs including statins and causes side effects. Among the chemical culprits present in grapefruit that cause these side effects are the furanocoumarins, which deactivate CYP3A4, an enzyme in the liver and intestines that the body uses to break down certain drugs so that they can be excreted from the body. Without the breakdown of the drugs by CYP3A4, drugs such as statins increase in the body and there is the risk of side effects. Based on the concentration of total furanocoumarins in these related citrus fruits, I am wondering if a warning would be needed against sour orange, pomelo, and papaya, since their concentration of furanocoumarins are around that of grapefruit or even more in the case of papaya. Maybe warnings have not been made against these other citrus species due to their differing concentrations of different furanocoumarins. However, some of the furanocoumarins are higher in pomelo and sour orange compared to grapefruit, for example, epoxybergamotin. But while the epoxybergamotin is higher in pomelo compared to grapefruit, it is still low in total concentration compared to dihydroxybergamotin in grapefruit. But epoxybergamotin, for example, has a low half-maximal inhibitory concentration, IC50, that indicates that low amounts are needed to inhibit the CYP3A4 by 50%. So maybe consumption of pomelo and sour orange could still be of some concern. Making it more difficult to conclude whether there is a need for a warning is the variability in concentrations of furanocoumarins between varieties of a single species. Also, other inhibitors of CYP3A4 activity, for example the flavonoid naringin, may be present and vary in concentration between citrus species. Side effects are also dependent on which kind of statin is consumed and how much, the amount of the fruit juice taken and whether the medication and juice were taken at the same time or with an interval in between, and how much of the enzyme CYP3A4 a person has in their body, which depends on gender, age, and race. Hence, it is not easy to predict whether these citrus species will, when taken with statins, lead to side effects. To stay on the safe side, I will be keeping away from large intakes of pomelo and sour oranges as well as grapefruit, since they all appear to have chemicals that reduce CYP3A4 activity. But if you want to do a deeper dive into the literature, here are some references to start you off on your deep dive. Please share anything you think may be relevant to all of us taking statins in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Do share this video with those who might find it useful.